Good afternoon. It is afternoon, not a morning, and it feels really weird starting a vlog this way, but I'm alone in the house today. Everyone is out. Zach is working. Hannah is very busy today, left, right, and centre. So I thought I'd spend the afternoon vlogging, because why the fuck not? But my goal is to finish No Gods, No Monsters. It's Celine's Summer Solstice readathon going on at the moment, so it's just to read. So I'm going to try and finish this. I'm not very many pages in. I'm just over 100, I think. Yeah, 113 pages in. And so I thought I need the motivation. I'm watching Leanne's Patreon sprints at the moment. I'm getting a Subway for lunch. And yeah, I thought I'd do some little check-ins and have a bit of a vlog day. So it is like 5 o'clock now. I fell asleep a fair few times. So I thought I'd come outside into our jungle of a garden. I'm sitting on some pillows and a blanket that I don't really use. And I'm going to sit out here and try and get some reading done. I am on page 142 of 393. So I could do it. I absolutely could do it. I'm going to get a drink, get my tripod, and see how much I get done. Because it is a nice day, although that cloud does suggest it could start raining. But the sun is trying to peek out. I'm just hoping it doesn't start raining, because it is warm. It's like 23 Celsius. Which I don't know it is in Fahrenheit, but it's warm. Hence why I have not got changed out of my... I am wearing different trousers though. I didn't really want to come out in Christmas trousers. I thought that would be an odd thing to do. So, yeah. So I got to page 167, but I am going to have to go and collect Zach from work. And then I'm going to keep reading outside because it's actually really lovely out here. I'm actually really enjoying it. So it's really warm though. So there is that. Okay, it's the next day. I didn't finish my book. I got to like page 200 and something. 217 pages. So more than halfway. It's like 8 o'clock. No, I'm lying. 20 past 7. It's still really, really warm. I need to go take my washing down and bring that back in. And I think I might make myself a cup of tea and sit and read and listen to an ambient room and just smash through it. Because I should have finished this book by now. I have been at work all day. It is a Monday, but I was listening to my audiobook. I don't have this audio, so I wasn't reading this while at work, but I'm going to read it now and hopefully finish it. Tea is going to be made first, and taking washing down will be done first because that needs to be done for shorties. Okay, so I'm going to level with you. It's been an hour, and I was supposed to sit down and read. Life happens though, and I had to be an adult, so adult had to adult. And like do chores and stuff because dishwasher wasn't done. The bins, well, it's recycling tomorrow, so I had to make sure the recycling was put out, the food bin, and that I hadn't done the cat litter in fucking ages. It was gross. I should have done it ages ago and I just didn't, so finally changed that. And now I'm really hot and sweaty and gross, and I do want to have a shower at some point today, this evening. It's 8 o'clock already though, so fuck knows if I'm going to get to do that. But I want to get some reading done. Finally get some reading done. I did make a tea, even though I'm really boiling. I just really fancied a hot drink. But I also do have my trusty Coke, because I'm fucking boiling. Okay, so it is the hottest day today that's been for a while. It's like 28, 29 degrees, something like that, and I've been at work all day. But last night I did indeed manage to finish No Gods, No Monsters by Cadwell Turnbull, and I did enjoy this. I gave it 4 stars overall, but a lot of it I didn't really understand what was going on, and perhaps you're not supposed to, and that's okay. That's okay. We love a book that doesn't make any sense, such as like Perinetti. I thought that was an amazing book. I didn't really understand it, and that's okay. But I think it was like 80% of the book that I didn't really understand what was going on until like the last bit, basically. The writing is amazing. That's something I will say. I really enjoyed the writing style. I liked the mix of genre of sci-fi, fantasy, with a lot of political underlying messages, which is always a great thing. Wonderful thing. And I was drawn in by the characters. I think the characters were really, really strong. There was a lot of them, and I think that is kind of where it got a little bit confusing. And the good guys versus the bad guys, it's not really all that clear as to which one is which also isn't a terrible thing. And the idea of these monsters being just the same as everyone else and persecuted because of who they are. A lot of them are people of colour, and yeah, it's a really interesting way of bringing very much real life, real issues into a fictionalized story. And we follow basically this woman whose life is in like multiverses and how they go differently, and we follow some other people and how their lives go differently, and who's a monster, who isn't, and even the people who act monstrously may not even be doing it with their own free will. And one of my favourite characters in this was a little boy called Dragon, who can literally breathe fire and shapeshift into a flying dragon, and he's kept in a cell and used for nefarious purposes against his will by a secret society organization. And he is so interesting, and he's incredibly empathetic to those around him. There's all the lore surrounding different monsters from different cultures are so interesting. They talk a lot about monsters from the Caribbean and stuff like that, and that's super cool, super interesting. And a lot of it is based on werewolves. They're the ones that kick off kind of everything within this book, and it's to do with a murder of a black man and the truth that's actually behind that murder. And it kind of looks like police brutality, and it's kind of not all clear what happened to him until it is. And it's really sad, actually, and we see a lot of it. There's a big political march at the end, and it's about rights, human rights, monster rights, and yeah, it's really poignant. And I, for one, definitely cannot recommend this enough. It is very cool. If you like multiverses, if you like kind of the wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff, I think you'll like this. If you are so interested in werewolves and just monsters in general, this is great. It is. I look up content warnings, as I say in nearly every video, because I think there's a lot of things in here that I think you need to be aware of, but you can look up those if you require them. I am really impressed with this, though. I think Campbell Campbell is a fabulous writer, and I think I'll be picking up things they have written over and over again because this was cool. So yeah, this was a 4-star read, and I'm glad I managed to get it in within a couple of days. I was supposed to do it in an afternoon. That was not going to happen with the way everything's been going with my reading, but I gave it a go, and that's all you can ask of me. But yeah, so have you read it? Which books would you recommend for me to read? And if you can't bother to do any of that because it's hot, just put a little sunshine emoji. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye!